The National Football League has been busy, and because of that, the Green Bay Packers are going to benefit from it. Welcome into the show. We got a lot to get into today. I'm going to break down everything I can about the new salary cap, what that means for the Green Bay Packers. But before that, I got a game I want to play, okay? I'm going to spin this wheel. Whatever it lands on, you got to do it. Jack, we ready? Let's do it. There it goes, okay? What do we got to do today? Let's see. Okay. There it is. It landed on it. What you got to do now is comment "Go Pack Go" in the comment section down below. I want to see 300 comments. Hit it right now. All righty. Let's move on to today's show. Dan Graziano tweeted this out yesterday saying the NFL Today informed teams that the 2025 per-team salary cap will fall in the range of $277.5 million to $281.5 million, way up from last year's $255.4 million. Cap will have increased by more than $53 million over the last 2 years. So where does that land Green Bay? Well, currently they sit number 14th in the National Football League in terms of cap space. Spotrac has the Packers listed around $44.56 million, and the projected salary cap is $277 to $281. So that number is going to go up even more once they land on a specific number. And this is phenomenal news for Green Bay, in my opinion, and for multiple reasons. But number one, more money just means you can pay more players. And when you are in Green Bay, and when you believe you have your franchise quarterback, the most important piece to this puzzle that we like to call football, when you've got him in place, it's beneficial because you can pay him more. And I know he just signed a contract extension last year, but you could pay him more, but then you could also surround him with other talent. You're not as hamstrung by that quarterback's contract, okay? And so some of my favorite free agent targets that, because of this new news, I want the Packers to look at even more: Josh Sweat, DJ Reed, Charvarius Ward, Khalil Mack, Carlton Davis III. Is it obvious that I think this team needs an edge rusher or a cornerback, okay? 3 years, $18 million for Sweat, 3 for 14, 3 for 14 and a half for Reed and Ward, and then Carlton Davis, kind of around the same contract as those other two corners. Khalil Mack be a little bit of a shorter deal, 2 years, $22.5 million. But where Green Bay was before this news, they could have afforded these deals. Now where they are after this news and where they are when this news will become official, and they'll get an official number between 277 and 281, these and probably two of them will be even more realistic. Okay, I want you to pick one of these for me, though. Type it in the comment section down below. Which one of these do you want the Green Bay Packers to sign a free agent? Give me a JS for Josh Sweat, DJ for DJ Reed, CW for Ward, KM for Mack, and a CD for Carlton Davis. It doesn't stop there, though, okay, because Brett Kollmann tweeted this out the other day, more salary cap news, more salary cap updates, saying the salary cap is going to explode again, and it's all because of this change in how Nielsen measures ratings. Starting this year, they are leaning into using data directly from smart TV manufacturers to measure viewing habits, in addition to the traditional at-home panel method. So because of the new ratings, or the new way they're taking in ratings, there's expected to be a massive increase. And so the next few years, when that data comes in, the salary cap might jump up even more, and it probably will, okay? So let's take a look at the last 15 years in the salary cap, okay? 2011, $120 million. Only took a $23 million jump the next 5 years. Then about a $50 million jump the next 5 years after that. And if you look at over the past 5 years, if you want to know how profitable the National Football League has been, look at the last 5 years and the almost $100 million cap jump, okay? This league is a cash cow, and because of that, teams are able to spend more on players. They're able to sign their players to better contracts, longer deals, and surround their top talent with more subsequent talent. So what does this mean for the Packers, okay? Because that's what all this is about, okay? In my opinion, more cap space for the Packers now and in the future just means you'll be able to build a sustainable winner. Okay, and we already feel that this team is a sustainable winner. So now you're going to be able to continue to be that. Okay, this is just going to help those teams that already have their franchise quarterbacks, that already have been winning teams in the past, continue to do that. I think that's going to be the future for Green Bay. Weigh in for me in the comment section down below. What should be Green Bay's number one priority with the expanded cap? Do you think it should be edge rusher, cornerback, wide receiver? You let me know in the comment section down below. Coming up next, we've got more on the NFL's future salary cap. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about numbers, break some things down for you guys. But before we do that, make sure you guys hit that sub button, okay? The Bears have regained the lead in our NFC North February sub battle, okay? We were tied the last time we looked at this, not tied anymore, only down 5. If you guys want to beat the Bears and be the best channel in the NFC North right here at Chat Sports, hit that sub button. So Brett went on in this tweet, and I'm going to summarize it right here. So basically, the Sunday ticket on YouTube TV will be more accurately measured, okay? And that number is going to be massive because how many guys and girls in my generation, Gen Z millennials, they take in their football through YouTube TV, not traditional cable. So accurate and bigger ratings mean more expensive broadcast rights. And then the negotiations, which are set to start in 2028, 2029, that will likely lead to an even bigger jump in the salary cap, okay? So I know it's grown a lot over the last 5 years, about $100 million. I would not be surprised in the slightest if 2028 will be a $100 million jump from where it is now, okay? That's how big these new ratings are expected to be. So what can you do as an owner, as a general manager, to take advantage of this news, knowing what's to come in the future? Well, it's already been done before, okay? Jeff Lurie, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, he agreed to the latest media rights deal, okay? He was a part of that process. Well, just 2 years after agreeing to that deal, knowing that it was coming into play soon, he signed Jalen Hurts to this contract, which gives him cap hits in 2028 and 2029 of $47 and $97 million. So he knew, you know what, we're going to get a media rights deal. Let's just load the back of his contract. And when the time comes for those cap hits to happen, let's just keep extending him. He was smart with his money, okay? And now you look at what Green Bay has in Jordan Love. And I know he just signed a contract extension, but if these next years, two years play out how we all hope they will, why not sign him to another deal? Load it on the back end when you expect to get a massive salary cap jump due to these new ratings, okay? I think another thing it means is you can go out right now, in my opinion, and be aggressive to get some edge targets. Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson, these are all names that we've talked about before on this channel, and all three of those guys, okay, they not only want to be on a new team that's a contender most likely, but they also want to get paid, okay? They want to get the money that they feel like they deserve, and each one of them deserves a really big contract, in my opinion. Trey Hendrickson, 17 sacks each of the last 2 years. Myles Garrett, 102.5 sacks in the totality of his career. Max Crosby, we've already talked about how much of a game wrecker he is. So now with this new outlook on what the future of the cap is, trade for these guys, sign them big contracts, get them here in Green Bay, get a title with one of them, shore up that pass rush, shore up that defense, but put all the money on the back end of their contract. Okay, you could do some funky deals, and the math doesn't even have to make sense because you can bet on that in the future, next 3 or 4 years, the cap's going to take a massive jump. So those are edge rushers. Let's talk wide receivers, because I know nobody that's watching this video right now is incredibly confident in the wide receiver room right now in Green Bay, and Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, they're all set to be free agents next year. Now, that is pending, okay? A lot of them, Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson most likely, will want new contracts over these next, I would say, 3, 4, 5 months, contract extensions. But if you look at what they've been able to do on their careers, and Drake London, especially in this last year, I think he proved to everybody that he could be a wide receiver one. In 2026, if they're still free agents, go get these guys big money. Get Jordan Love, that wide receiver one. Give this offense a wide receiver that you can feel confident in. You know what? Late in the fourth quarter, I need one catch. Everybody in the stadium know who the ball is going to go to. You can still get it to that guy. He's still going to get you that first down, okay? And when you look at the room that Green Bay has right now with the wide receivers, I just don't know if that guy's in that room. Okay? I love Jaden Reed, love Romeo Doubs, love Christian Watson. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for the majority of this next year. But I just don't believe that any of those guys are a guaranteed, no doubt, or wide receiver one in this room. And I'm going to bring it back to where we started. When you believe you have the quarterback of your future, like Jordan Love, okay, and you're in win now mode with that quarterback at that age, in that current contract, pay people to put around him. It's not every day you come across a guy like Jordan Love with a guy like Josh Jacobs out in the backfield with him. Okay, these left tackles, right tackles. I know the exterior of this offensive line, people have a lot of confidence in, myself included. You've got a lot of pieces. Act like you are just a few steps away from winning the Super Bowl, because I believe that this team is. Okay, go pay some people. Reminder, you got to comment. Go Pack Go in the comment section down below. I don't make the rules. It's what it landed on. You let me know in the comment section who you're rocking with by saying Go Pack Go. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe.